So here I have my coaxial indicator. It's nothing special. Got it from China, from AliExpress. Um, and I'm going to use it to find out the center of this rod that I intend to drill on ram later on. So in order to do that, I need to set up the indicator. So the steps are: one, I first just eyeball it without the coaxial in where the approximate center is. Once I have it eyeballed, then I simply start playing around with the spindle, still not engaged. So I just simply turn it around and watch the indicator. Okay, now I guess I had a good eyesight there to set it up so well, but my idea is to set up on this side and then the opposite side, and using this handle put it in the middle of the reading. So on this side it's about less than a 10, and on this side is about an 8. So I just need to move it about a 1 over in the other direction. Then I do the same thing for the other one. So here I have approximately 6. Okay, here you can see 6. And then I move to the other side. So pretty much I'm doing the same thing as if I had a 4-geo chalk. And I have here 11. So that's about 2.5 less. And I simply move it, say around here. So now when I turn this on at low RPM, I'm going to be pretty close to the actual center. Now the reason I'm not turning it on when it's going to move wildly left and right, because it's really hard to set it up while it's moving so much. And if it's moving just a little bit, then it's much easier to play around with this thing. Here actually. All right, so let's set it up for the low speed. Turn it on. As you can see, it moves a little bit. Let me decrease the speed to the lowest setting. And now all I have to do is play around with the axis. Oops, it moves more. So I need to feel where it moves the least in this axis. So that was my y-axis. So now I go to the x. Let's move to it more. And I got it pretty close to about 100th of a millimeter, a little bit less. So I'm pretty satisfied with that, and now I can zero my draw, and I know this is approximately the center. And now I'm ready to drill it in the center. And that's all. Here I'm doing rather basic work of drilling this rod, then drilling it with a slightly bigger drill, then reaming it to a 5/8. What is slightly different about this is that there is a little underneath little step, necessitating a little bit strange setup here with a V-block and a parallel at the back, and henceforth is maybe slightly interesting. So I'm drilling with just under a half an inch drill bit to a depth of about 2 inches, which I set up on my stop. The speed is 600, which is pretty high, but just under half an inch drill bit. So we see how it goes. Note that yes, I'm using a drill bit a little bit more, so it's getting duller if I'm doing this pecking. However, I want to get this basically the cut-offs easier out, the swerve out. The swerve otherwise will start spinning and just nasty. Spinning like this. So as you can see, simple drilling can take a while if you're drilling deep enough. So here I'm drilling 4 times the diameter. So I would have to start pecking anyways towards the end. Almost done. And there it is, done. Here I'm drilling with a larger drill, which is just over 0.6 of an inch. The final ream is going to be 5/8, which is 0.625. The speed is quite low, around 250, and I'm drilling 2 inches. Almost done. And done. So here I have 5/8 reamer, and I'm going to use it now to make a 5/8 hole quite precisely. Speed is the same as before, about 240. And voila, this is where we have our 2 inches reamed 5/8. So this thing is a holder for, just so you know, for this little boring bar I made, and it's exactly 5/8, and makes a cool popping sound, especially if you do it quickly. Probably not needed, but it sounds cool.